In the realm of horror cinema, there are legends that etch their names into the nightmares of audiences. But behind the masks and makeup lies the untold story of the actors who brought these terrifying characters to life. Welcome to Final Cut. In this episode, we explore the captivating career of the iconic actress Karen Black and her on-screen deaths leading up to her untimely demise. Karen Black, born on July 1st, 1939 in Park Ridge, Illinois, was an American actress, singer, songwriter, and screenwriter who left an enduring mark on cinema. With a career spanning over 4 decades and over 200 films, she graced the silver screen with her mesmerizing, quirky performances and unmatched talent. In 1965, Black studied theater at Northwestern University before dropping out and moving to New York, where she performed on Broadway. Soon she would land her debut role in a feature film directed by Francis Ford Coppola, titled You're a Big Boy Now.
Gosh, Amy, I don't usually come to places like this. I just dropped by.
Don't be embarrassed about being here, Bernard. Not on my account.
Only a few years later, she would find herself in the sunny valley of California and starring alongside Hollywood star Dennis Hopper in his road film Easy Rider. Immediately afterward, she was cast in the acclaimed film 5 Easy Pieces alongside Jack Nicholson.
Selfish.
However, independent cinema of the 60s and 70s couldn't keep her away from the thralls of big-budget Hollywood. In 1975, Black was cast in her first major commercial film, Airport, 1975. This led to an acclaimed role in The Great Gatsby, where she won her second Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actress. It was a fantastic year for Karen Black, taking notice by Robert Altman and starring in Nashville. Not only starring in the successful film, but writing and performing 2 songs for the soundtrack, which led to a Grammy Award nomination. Following up Nashville with Day of the Locust and her 3rd Golden Globe nomination, this time for Best Actress.
I prefer champagne.
Black's talent and versatility allowed her to seamlessly transition between genres. But it was in the realm of horror that she truly found her niche.
Don't you just love it here?
Throughout her illustrious career, Karen Black was honored with several notable nominations and awards. Black's extraordinary talent continued to shine, leading to further accolades, including a National Society of Film Critics Award and a Saturn Award. Karen Black's remarkable career featured a diverse range of roles, entertaining audiences across various genres. Her work in films such as Easy Rider, Nashville, and Hitchcock's very own Final Cut, Family Plot, showcased her versatility as an actress. Black's career was a roller coaster between Hollywood films, independent art house films, campy and elevated horror. But no matter the project she chose, her talent shined, creating believable, eccentric characters. After taking on her first horror role, it was inevitable that the Black name would forever be cemented in the genre. Fans created a certain connection that had become synonymous to horror.
For a lot of people, what stands out most are your horror films.
If you do a horror movie and your name is Karen Black, and everyone hears Karen Black, horror, Black, then you can epitomize Karen Black. People think of me and they think of horror, and I think that's because the connectives are good. I think also I was just really excellent in Trilogy of Terror. It took me many years to figure that one out. We thought it was the doll, we thought it was Dan, we thought it was this, and then I thought, you know what, I'm really good in that.
Black's name was so intertwined with the genre that a new band even took shape called the Voluptuous Horror of Karen Black, fronted by the enigmatic curiosity that is Kimbra Fowler.
Kind of perpetuate a different kind of beauty. Like you're not really sure if what you're seeing is terribly beautiful or if it's terribly ugly.
Black's career wove in and out of genre and budget seamlessly. An artist never to be stagnant, she was a forever creator. Someone that needed to work not for the sake of working, but for the fulfillment of art, furthering and enriching herself within the medium, and sharing that part of her with the world. Never shying away from a project's budget or status, she dove headfirst into the piranha-infested waters. In Killer Fish, a suspenseful heist gone wrong thriller set in the Amazon, Black played Kate Neville, a woman caught in a treacherous web of greed and deadly piranhas. Her compelling portrayal added depth to the film's tension and danger to what would be otherwise a lackluster film. In more recent years, Black co-starred in Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses, embracing her darker side, playing the matriarch Mother Firefly. Black's on-screen deaths were not always an occurrence, but nonetheless a fascinating element throughout her horror filmography. The Pix finds Elizabeth Lucy, played by Karen Black, sent over a railing to her fate that launches an investigation of her death. Again, Black would write and perform several songs for the film. At the time of its creation, The Pix was the most expensive film ever produced in Canada. In Trilogy of Terror, she confronts the terrifying Zuni fetish doll, resulting in a suspenseful fight for survival that leaves her character's fate hanging in the balance. In the end, Black meets her demise in the form of possession by the insatiable Zuni warrior's soul. Similarly to Trilogy of Terror and Burnt Offerings, her character Marion Rolfe is consumed by the malevolent force that lurks within the haunted house, leading to a shocking and haunting demise.
I've been waiting for you, Ben.
In the 1990 supernatural horror film Night Angel, Black plays Rita, the creative director of an art magazine. Soon she becomes enthralled with the seductive demon Lilith, played by Isa Jank. Rita meets her off-screen death after being seduced by Lilith. However, audiences were treated to the horrific aftermath of this semi-body horror Clive Barker-esque film.
Like me?
Trying to work here. I'm working.
Mirror Mirror, another supernatural horror film of the early 90s. Black plays a mother named Susan Gordon who struggles with her relationship with her daughter as she navigates loneliness in a new city. Her daughter became psychologically connected to an antique mirror which harbors a demon entity that allows her to manifest horrific events, one of which she manifests against her own mother in a bloody kitchen scene. In the low-budget full-moon feature film Ooga Booga, Black plays Miss Alderdice in what appears to be an homage to her most famed horror role in Trilogy of Terror, meeting her end in a bloody scene with a vaguely familiar wooden doll. Karen Black's final venture into the horror genre came with the film Wild and Blue, directed by Matthew Berkowitz. In this intense psychological thriller, Black portrayed the character of Justine, a woman who is violently attacked and murdered. Justine's tragic fate becomes Karen Black's final cut.
And for the sake of the Holy Ghost. me from all evil, noise and work. That were words. Yeah.
I wanted to make an honest film. No lies whatsoever.
On August 8, 2013, the world mourned the loss of Karen Black, an actress who left an everlasting impression on the horror genre and beyond. Black passed away at the age of 74 after bravely battling ampullary cancer. Her untimely departure left a void in the hearts of fans and the film industry, but her contributions and performances will ever be celebrated. Join us next time on Final Cut as we delve into the mysteries and unforgettable journey of another iconic figure in the world of horror cinema. Until then, remember that even in the darkest tales, the light of their legacies continues to shine bright.